Welcome to March Virus 2020 on the road to the Final Flu. Today, it's fourth seeded Michigan State taking on 13th seeded Akron in the South region. Starting lineups for Akron. You've got Jackson, Cheese, Reese, Banks, and Williams. And for Michigan State, it's Cassius Winston, Watts, Henry, Tillman, and Brown. Only 5 games remaining in this first round here today of the March Virus 2020 tournament. Second round coming up tomorrow. But here we go with Michigan State versus Akron from the South region. State wins the tip, and it's Cassius Winston, the senior All-America. It's it off to Henry. Left side Watts. Cassius Winston inside to Tillman, and it's no good. Tillman misses, and back comes Akron. Right side, here's Cheese. Inside, beautiful pass, no good. Jackson hits the underside of the rim with the shot, and here's Rocket Watts on the other end. Zone set up for Akron in the steal. Jumps in front and gets the steal, and here comes Reese. Cheese. Long jumper, no good, but the offensive board by the Zips, and he goes in and he's fouled. Beautiful drive. Rocket Watts commits the foul, and Reese will head to the line. Offensive board drives in and it gets fouled. He's in for 2 shots. And he knocks down the first. Akron on the board first in this one. 1-0. Up and good on the second, and Akron jumps out to a 2-0 lead. The 13th seed is dangerous. No good. Many people think Michigan State's capable of a Final Four run, but they cannot overlook this 13th seeded Akron team out of the MAC. Left side 3 from Jackson, and it's good. Big early 3 from Jackson to give the Zips some confidence. 5-0 Akron Zips. Knocked out of bounds there, and it'll remain with Michigan State. Izzo already looking unhappy with what his team is doing on the offensive end. Gets it into Henry. Now in the corner, here's Rocket Watts. Cassius Winston turns, shoot, no good. Rolls off the rim. Akron a chance to add to their early lead. Corner. Inside now, Jackson, and turns and hits. A little kiss off the glass, and Akron has jumped out to a touchdown lead over the 4th seeded Spartans. Winston, inside, turnaround, Tillman, good. Big early bucket there for Michigan State. They have tournament experience making the Final Four a year ago, but sometimes you just feel those nerves creeping up. There's Jackson. It off to Reese. They're now inside. Turnaround jumper, no good. That's Williams inside. He can't get it. And here's Henry back the other way for Michigan State. Rocket Watts, Cassius Winston now. It's Henry inside and can't get it to go. There's Watts. He lost it on the way up. Here's Banks now for the Akron Zips. Gets the screen from Williams. Inside, Cheese is fouled. That's Brown's first, and Cheese will head to the line for 2 shots. Michigan State struggling early offensively, and Akron taking advantage, looking to go up 7 here with 4:18 remaining in half number 1. The first is up and good. And Cheese's second free throw buried as well. 7-point Akron lead early in the first half. A 4-13 matchup in the South region. The winner faces number 12 Mississippi State, who upset BYU earlier today. No good on the three. Rebound Tillman, and he puts it back up and in. All 4 Michigan State points have come from Tillman inside. Here's Jackson, left corner. Cross court pass. Here's Reese. Cheese rather. Cheese up top now. Reese will try the three, and he hits it. Akron scorching hot early. It's an 8-point zip lead midway through the first half. Cassius Winston now looking for answers for the Spartans. Corner three, Henry, no good. Rebound Tillman again. Tillman, second straight possession, offensive board, and puts it back in. All 6 Michigan State points have come from Tillman. Inside, beautiful pass, but Williams can't finish. Michigan State now. Rocket Watts. State looking to get back in this game. Watts. Now it's Winston on the left wing. Winston looks to drive. Pulls up. No good. He's short on the jumper. Winston has come out ice cold, but a rebound inside. A beautiful play by Gabe Brown. Michigan State cuts the lead from 8-4. Cassius Winston ice cold though for the Spartans. Here's Banks looking to drive. Inside, another foul on Michigan State. Rocket Watts' second, and that's something to watch. Will they get Aarons in here for Rocket Watts? They will. Aarons enters the game. Rocket Watts heads to the bench with 2:42 to play in the first half. Channel Banks to the line for 2 shots. And he knocks down the first. Back out to a 5-point Akron lead. Gets them both. And Akron will press after the made free throw. Cassius Winston gets it ahead. Just gets it ahead to Tillman. And now Tillman almost turns it over. Tough shot. Oh my goodness. Gabe Brown buries the three. A big shot for Michigan State. A tough fall away, but he gets it anyway. No good on the shot on the other end for Williams. Back comes Cassius Winston to Michigan State. Inside, and he's fouled. That's Jackson's first, and Cassius Winston will head to the line. Two shots for Winston. Gets the first. A lot of foul calls here early on. They're not letting them play as much as we've seen in this tournament. This will be the 8th free throw so far in the first half. And Winston gets them both. Michigan State has cut an 8-point lead down to 1. Timeout, Akron. Akron out to an early lead. State cuts it to 1, but we've got a tough one here between the 13 and the 4 seed. You may recognize Akron coach John Gross from his time with the Ohio Bobcats when they were a 14 seed and they pulled an upset over 3rd seeded Georgetown. So he's got the experience. Can they do it here today against Michigan State, who many people consider the favorite in this region to get to the Final Four? Outside, it's Cheese. Jackson, Reese, inside, Williams gets it. Pretty ball movement that time by the Zips, forcing the zone to move To and fro, and Williams gets the inside bucket. Winston inside, back outside Ahrens now. Henry the three, no good. Long in the rebound, off to Williams, ahead to Cheese. 90 seconds to play here in the first half. Corner, inside, Cheese, turnaround jumper is good. Then out of the timeout, Akron with 4 straight points to extend the lead back out to 5. Cassius Winston and the Spartans looking for answers now. Ahrens on the right wing. Ahrens came in for Rocket Watts, who had 2 fouls. Brown, now Henry another 3, no good again. Henry 2 straight missed 3s, and back comes Akron with a chance to extend this lead back out to 7 or 8, the largest it's been. Reese Jackson, turnaround mini hook over the right shoulder, and he gets it. The lead back to 7 for the Akron Zips as we approach halftime. 50 seconds remaining. They leave Cassius Winston open for 3. Barely draws iron, but the backside rebound by Xavier Tillman, and he's fouled on the way up by Tyler Cheese, and he will go to the line for 2 shots. Xavier Tillman keeping the Spartans in it. He's got 6, looking for 7 and 8 here at the line, and he gets the first. 6-point Akron lead, and they have seemed in control most of the first half. And the second is up, and it is good. Akron 20, Michigan State 15. Jackson brings it forward for the Zips. Cheese. Inside, out of bounds. Williams steps on the baseline, and it'll be Michigan State ball. Xavier Tillman, as I said, keeping these Spartans in it. He's got 8 of their 15, and he's cleaning up on the offensive glass. Williams inside, can't handle him. Ahrens inbounds, and here's Cassius Winston trying to cut into this 5-point lead before we head into the locker room for halftime. Winston, Brown, Ahrens on the left wing. Looking inside, gets it into Winston, but it's swatted away. Cheese with the block to Williams. And now Cheese brings it forward. 20 seconds to play in the half. Inside, beautiful pass. Jackson up with the left, no good, rolls off the rim. Rebound to Winston, 10 seconds. Winston's going to dribble out the clock and take the last shot here. 3 seconds. Winston gonna take the 3, no good. Too long on the shot. Cassius Winston ice cold. The 13th seed Akron Zips lead by 5 over the 4th seed Michigan State Spartans. If this would be a shocker, stay tuned. Halftime coming up. Michigan State shot just 28% in that first half. They will need to improve that if they are going to win this game. Akron shooting very well, around 50%. Here's Banks looking inside, another beautiful feed, and there's Williams. The lead up to 7 right out of halftime. Michigan State searching for answers, trying to beat this zone. Here's Winston. Rocket Watts back in the game now with those 2 fouls stripped away by Cheese, but he saves it right into Rocket Watts, who puts it up. No good. Rebound inside. No good again. Watts missed the original. Tillman couldn't get the follow. Michigan State still trails by 7, and here's Jackson. Inside. Tough fall away. It's good. Oh, there's Banks. The largest lead of the night for Akron. It's 9 at 24-15 in the midst of a 10-2 run. Cassius Winston now, he draws the foul. Can't get the shot to go, but that's the first on Williams inside, and Cassius Winston heads to the line for 2 shots. Just 2 points for Cassius Winston, yet to make a field goal in this one, but he does knock down that free throw. Gets them both. The lead back down to 7. Winston now with 4, but struggling to shoot the ball. Jackson, right wing. Inside, knocked away. A steal, and here's Henry. Back the other way for the Spartans. Left side, Henry trying to drive in, puts up a floater, no good. Another tough shot for the Spartans. The rebound down to Williams, and Jackson brings it forward. Here's Cheese, looking to drive. Back to Jackson, and he's hacked inside by Brown. That's his second. 2 on Watts, 2 on Brown, and Jackson heads back to the line for 2 shots. Michigan State allowing penetration far too easily at the moment. Jackson knocks down the first. And the second is up and good as well. The lead swells back to its largest so far, which is 9. Cassius Winston breaking the press all by himself, taking it all the way. Finally gets his first field goal, and maybe that will lift the spirits of the Michigan State Spartans as they trail by 7, but still very much in this game. 5.5 to play. 13th seeded Akron 26. 4th seeded Michigan State 19, the winner to take on the Mississippi State Bulldogs in round 2, the 12th seed. Rebound now for Brown, ahead to Henry. Gets it off to Tillman. Tillman at the high post. In the corner now to Henry. 5 minutes to play. Henry trying to drive. Rocket Watts. Corner. Shot. Foul. Is it a foul or is it out of bounds? The refs have not signaled yet. I believe they're going to call it out of bounds. No, it is a foul on the 3. Cassius Winston headed to the line for 3 shots. A golden opportunity to get Michigan State back within 4 with 3 shots at the line. Mental mistake by the Zips, and Cassius Winston knocks down the first 2. Third shot coming up. And there it is. This pro-Michigan State crowd rises to its feet, the loudest it's been in this game. They've cut the lead to 4. Akron now with the ball on the offensive end, and they turn it over. They turn it over. Here's Brown in transition. Brown all the way to the basket, gives it off, and there's the bucket. Cassius Winston has come alive in the second half. Michigan State has cut the lead to 2. Timeout, Akron. Michigan State trailing by 9 just minutes ago. They've cut the lead to 2. Akron in trouble. Remember when they took the first half timeout? They came out and immediately scored 4 straight points. We'll see what John Gross has for this second half timeout. Corner 3, Jackson. No good, but the inside rebound by Williams up and in. Big shot. Oh, what a rebound by Williams. Much needed for the Zips. They stopped the Michigan State run at 7-0. 4-point lead again for Akron. Inside they go. Brown, he's doubled. He's doubled almost a steal, but he gets it back. Henry in the corner. Tries to drive. Back to him. 15 on the shot clock. Henry. Rocket Watts. Looking for Henry. Threw it away. Henry caught it on the baseline, and the ball will go over to Akron. 4-point Akron lead. Under 4 minutes to play. Here's Reese, looking to drive. Can't do it. Good defense, but he pulls the three. No good. No good on the contested three. Rebound off to Tillman, and he gets it to Winston. Here come the Spartans. Right side, Rocket Watts. Inside to Henry. Down low, and there's a foul. Williams called for the foul, and Tillman will head back to the free throw line. Eight points for Tillman. No good on the first free throw. He hit his two in the first half, misses that one. This one to make it a one-possession game for the Spartans midway through the second half. And he misses. Tillman misses both. Cheese with the rebound. 4-point Akron lead. They look to add on here. Cheese double, gets it off. Williams, and he's fouled now. Tillman on this end. It's the reverse. He fouls Williams after Williams fouled him. Let's see if Williams can take advantage, as Tillman was unable to do with his two shots. Zarius Williams at the free throw line. His first is up and good. Big free throw for Akron. Tillman misses two. Williams hits his first, looking to hit his second. Big 4-point swing there. It could have been a 2-point game. Instead, it's a 6-point game thanks to the free throw line. Winston ahead to Tillman. And Tillman almost throws it away off Jackson's leg and out of bounds. It'll stay here with the Spartans. Six-point Akron lead. The 13 seed looking to pull off the first round shocker. And it's stripped away. It's stripped away from Tillman, who's having a rough second half. He carried him in the first half, but he is having a rough go of it in the second half. Here's Jackson up top. Gets the screen. Looks to kick it back out, and he does to Reese. Gets it to Williams. 15 on the shot clock. Reese now up top. Into attack. 7 now on the shot clock. He'll take the three, and he'll make the three. Oh, that's Banks with a big shot. Akron ties its largest lead of the night at 9. Desperation time now for the Michigan State Spartans. What a big shot from Banks. And knocked away. Akron with the steal. It's Banks ahead to Jackson, ahead to Williams. It's in! Akron, 11-point lead. Michigan State, the 4 seed on the ropes. Timeout, Tom Izzo. The 13 seed Akron putting a world of hurt on the Michigan State Spartans. The 13 seed leads it by 9. To inbound from the right side, it's in to Cassius Winston. Cassius Winston, the senior, trying to make sure this isn't his last game. Inside, no good. Tillman misses. A big miss for Michigan State. And this thing is nearing analytically final. Right side now, here's Banks. Up top to Jackson. Banks, they throw it away. Jackson throws it away, and back comes Michigan State. Rocket Watts. Throws it to Henry. Double. Inside they go to Brown. Brown, turnaround, jumper, no good, and a rebound by Reese. Or by Cheese, rather, ahead to Banks. A minute 13, 11-point Akron lead. They are in the driver's seat for this massive upset. Jackson, and he's going to be fouled by Cassius Winston. That's his first. The 13 seed just a minute away from pulling the first round shocker that nobody saw coming. Michigan State, the most picked team in this region to come out and go to the Final Four, but they are down 11 with just a minute left in their first round matchup. Reminiscent of the loss to Middle Tennessee when everyone thought they could be national champions, and they lost to the 15 seed Blue Raiders, now struggling against Akron and all but over here in the first round. They get it into Jackson, and there's the foul. Cassius Winston, another foul. A minute to play. Jackson heads to the line. He's perfect at the line so far. This will be a 1-and-1. It's up and good. This would make it a 5-possession game and put this virtually out of reach. And he does. 13-point Akron lead. I'm not sure they can be caught now. Here's Cassius Winston, and he throws it away. He throws it away. Jackson with the steal. And Tom Izzo gonna sub out his seniors, knowing this is their last game. Tears on the sideline, tears in the stands. Michigan State going down to defeat. Jackson hits another free throw. Look at the raucous joy behind the Akron bench. They know they are just 57 seconds away from one of the biggest upsets in recent memory. Jackson gets subbed out, gives a big ol' hug to his coach, John Gross. Oh, what a victory for this Akron Zips program. The 13 seed is going to take down the 4 seed here in the first round in the South. And in the second round now, we will have a matchup between the 12 seed Mississippi State and the 13 seed Akron Zips. What a day we've had in the South region. Between the Marquette-St. Mary's overtime game, Winthrop giving an early scare to Baylor, an upset in the 12-5 game, and now an upset in the 13-4 game. What a region this is turning out to be. Inside, spins. Oh, what a nice move inside for a bucket. And it is a 17-point Akron lead. Not even close as Michigan State gets the dunk. "12 seconds to play. The Akron bench counting down the seconds until they can celebrate, officially advancing through to the second round to face the 12-seed Mississippi State Bulldogs. And there's the final horn. 13th seeded Akron comes against the 4th seed Michigan State Spartans, and it is domination nearly wire to wire. Tom Izzo reminisces on the career of Cassius Winston, but it's all over. Akron comes in and defeats the 4 seed Michigan State Spartans. In the end, it wasn't close. Akron 41, Michigan State 26. Domination by the Zips.